dude.
What's happening?
Dude,
¿Qué lo que?
dude, you don't speak Spanish,
Dude,
bro. You're
yes.
not speaking Spanish.
Yes, dude, I'm learning it, bro.
You're not speaking. You're not fucking French, Pete.
I'm learning it, bro.
Oh my God. You're watching a guy's YouTube videos.
Kurt
And-
Kaz,
and-
real quick, shout out to fucking Kurt Kaz YouTube. If you guys don't know who Kurt Kaz is,
He's a crazy motherfucker.
he's a cool he's a cool dude.
Hey, Curdy Wordy.
He's a cool exploring dude.
Why
Yeah.
don't you,
That'd be sick, dude, to get him on the
it would
podcast.
definitely have to be via webcam.
Yeah.
Is it via or via? I think we've had
Via.
this conversation
Via.
many times. Got yourself
Via.
a big gulp. Nice,
Via.
dude.
Yeah, me and the wife, but she's like, "You want a big gulp?" I'm like, "Sure, fuck it." Fuck it.
Every time
I'm like completely off working out and everything.
Have you not been working out? I thought you have been.
Well, I was like last week up until like the middle and the last week.
Yeah.
Cause
COVID.
the vid.
We
The vid.
we've been in a fucking COVID den, dude. Like if
Oh
you
my
wanna,
God,
if you want to
dude.
get high, come hang out.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, so I was back on it because like after Disneyland.
We've been doing great. I've been doing great.
Yeah, so after Disneyland and everything like that, like
We caught the vid.
we caught the vid. I was sick as shit after Disney, after we came back. So this was last month.
Yeah.
And then
By the way, this is why our podcast has been so sporadic lately.
yeah, we finally get a chance. We briefly talked about this with Dan on the show. If you guys didn't watch that, do you think people only like watching us? Do you think people skip the guests? That'd be interesting. Huh?
There's probably some that do. I doubt it because we fucking idiots.
If you do, thank you.
Who the fuck wants to listen to us talk?
No, so I was obviously hitting it hard, and then I got sick as fucking shit from Disney. And dude, I had a hard fucking time getting back into the gym, bro, after getting sick with COVID. Coming back from Disneyland, you know, like you're on your vacation. So I was back in the gym for probably 2-3 weeks. And then my wife got COVID, everybody else in the house got COVID officially, because me and Goose, we believe we got it, but we didn't get tested. Fuck that. Nobody's got time to get tested.
Anyways, we had like 3 positive COVID cases in our
Yes,
household.
and then we officially had people in our house with COVID, and then I think I got it a little bit again.
I don't think you can get it a little bit. Like you either get COVID or you don't get COVID.
I got something on that last run, because you can hear my
like
nose
you
right
don't
now.
you don't get like a little bit pregnant.
Well, you get like a little sick.
You're right. It rhymes with smishmortion.
You get a little sick. Like I got like a runny nose. My nose, you can hear it right now. It's still plugged.
Yeah, you're a little stuffy.
Yeah, and then my throat was hurting for like a solid week.
But there's like a head cold and shit going around right now too.
I think that maybe I got that.
The gal that trains my wife on barrel racing, like her coach, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
Yeah.
she got sick, really sick, and she went and got tested because she was trying to go see her friend.
She thought she had COVID.
Got injured. Yeah, she's like, I was like joking. I'm like, she got the vid.
Yeah.
She got the vid.
And she did it.
No, she just had a head cold.
So maybe I got the little head cold or something.
Yeah, that's not, everybody thinks that like if you're sick now, you have COVID.
Yeah.
So that's like just where everybody goes to.
I assumed I did because everybody else in the house had COVID.
Yeah,
Like-
well,
like
that's how you
actually.
know. Like, I think we've already had it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get a fucking slightest little sniffle or anything.
Yeah, dude, my fucking throat was killing me, bro, for like a hot minute.
I have not been able to. It's been burning.
Like it just hurt every time I swallow anything.
Yeah. Well, it's because you're not gay.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. But
Fuck, it's gonna be one of those.
I feel like way better, so now I just need to get back into the gym.
Yeah.
And I'll get back on track.
I had this. So we had some people over for like a Halloween shindig, and like I got like all heavy into talking about putting on weight and stuff, and had all these guys are like, dude, we're gonna help you put on weight. I'm still waiting. Nobody fucking messaged me, dude.
Oh, bro.
Don't offer your fucking help. If you guys are listening to this, don't offer help.
Maybe they don't know how. Maybe afterwards.
Maybe
like,
they thought I was
"Fuck."
like just like drunk or something. Like I mean, like I had a good
Making
buzz
you
going.
feel
but-
good.
Yeah, they're like, oh, dude, we'll fucking help you out, brother. Don't brother me and then fucking leave me hanging.
And then just leave you high and dry.
Yeah, and they're like,
Damn, dude.
and like one of them was like they're both like bigger guys, and they're like, this, that. So it's kind of a conversation we had about how being skinny, we have just as many fucking shit, as much shit we go through. And they're like, dude, never thought about it like that. And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, we're gonna help you, man. Like, we'll figure out pastas. I'll get you on some supplements, this and that. And like, here I am. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go fuck myself because apparently nobody cares about the skinny guy.
Maybe they were so drunk that they forgot the next
That is
day.
possible. They were pretty drunk.
Maybe they were so drunk.
Maybe I should give them like a courtesy text. and be
Hey,
like,
you guys still want to help
hey,
me?
do you guys remember
Like,
we
what
talked
the
about?
fuck? Fucking help this fucking douche.
the fuck out of here!
Oh, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the 12 Parsec, guys.
Yeah, we should be on a tight regiment again.
Yeah, like how I was fucked up with working out after Disney and everything. Everything in our lives got fucked up around that time.
Yeah, we
so-
just, as big of assholes as everybody thinks we are, and as much shit we talk and don't care about everything, we wanted to play it safe. So when it all does happen, we kind of just locked ourselves down, let everything blow over. We crack a lot of jokes in the podcast, but y'all didn't realize they were jokes until now. But we actually do care
about people.
So yeah, we kind of just
people.
we just locked everything down. We kept everything quiet and literally like just lived in a den for a while. So we're back. We're back to the world.
We're back, guys. We feel great. I feel better than ever. And
I actually like getting really sick because when you're done getting really sick,
you feel
you feel great.
You're driven. Like you're
I just feel more alive,
inspired.
inspired. Okay,
No, not inspired. No. What am I saying?
I don't know.
No.
I'm waiting for this though.
Why am I saying no like that?
Everybody driving down the road listening to this
You're-
podcast, like what?
You're,
What is it?
you're motivated after you're like really sick for like if you're hung up for like a week.
No, I just feel like my body's like I feel like almost like I get like a new breath of life.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Like everything's on 10. Like your body just fought everything off.
yeah, Goose, that's motivated.
It's not motivated. It's talking about what is it called that like heals all your shit in your body.
What?
Your
Immune system?
Your immune system's on like 500 because it just got you done being sick.
Revamped, especially over something like COVID.
So your energy levels, all that stuff is up, and your body's like, let's fucking, I'm gonna fuck.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
motivated.
You're not motivated.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
let's,
we're gonna go motivated.
Yeah, I'm gonna motivate myself with some of this whiskey. What do we got,
All
Bob?
right, boys and girls, and she's and days.
This was a little gift.
He's in days and she's in bees. We got don't come after me for that one. On the table today, we got some fucking Spirit Hound Distillers, guys. This was a little gift here.
All the way from our home state.
Our home state, guys. Our home state, Lyons, Colorado. Is that
I've
Lyons?
never been to Lyons.
Or Leon's. That's Lyons.
it's Lyons,
right?
Colorado.
Lyons. All right, guys. So this is
Where is Lyons?
this is
Colorado?
a local. Stand by. This is a local distillery in Lyons, Colorado, called Spirit Hound Distillers. So this is their straight malt whiskey right here. This is the cask strength single barrel. Says this is barrel 195, bottle 11. This is at 63.15% alcohol volume.
Jesus.
So this is the first bottle we got. This is like the little specialty bottle right here, right? The cask, the single barrel cask. Or this, I might have that confused.
Oh, it's in Boulder County. So that's
Okay.
That's north, right?
Yeah, that'd be way north. All right, so
No, maybe.
yeah,
It's in Boulder County. So yeah, go ahead.
should be. So that's the single barrel cask, and then over here we have this is the straight bourbon whiskey. This is straight malt. So this is bourbon. This is just a malt whiskey right here. So this is Barrel 6, bottle 11.
I guess that's the one they say is real. They say that's like a rare one. They don't do very often.
Okay.
So I
didn't know if it was this one or this one.
I figured we'd start off with the malt and then we can sample that.
Okay. Yeah, as you can see, the barrel number is obviously way smaller. This is barrel number 6. This is barrel 195 over here on the straight malt whiskey.
This is our first anything from like a little small batch place like this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited.
You can see the bottles are like really small too, so that's cool. And it's like we said, it's from our home state. So
all right, let's pop.
shout out to Colorado, whoever's in Colorado. I'm sorry.
You want to give me some ice, my dude?
Dude, oh, Goose.
It smells pretty smooth,
Goose,
my man.
I got you something. Give me your glass.
What did you give me there, big dog? We got the tongs. You still use your fingers.
I got you the ball, bro.
Oh, dude, thanks. What does it say on it? Corksicle.
Corksicle.
I like how we got the.
I got you the sphere tonight, bro, because I always take the sphere. So I was like, I'll give this sphere
You
to
look
Goose.
so fucking pro right now.
I know, dude.
All right.
We only had one sphere, so I gotta give this some ice.
We should definitely get it. Have you seen those ice machines that make the spheres?
Yeah, dude. That fucking the Griffin had that shit.
Did they?
Yeah.
There's something about it that's supposed to like release the whiskey toxins. I think you got enough ice there, bub.
Oh, I like it icy.
Oh, okay.
I like it icy.
I was just getting ready to comment that everybody's probably so glad you're not digging in the ice anymore, and then you just beat the fuck out of the lid, putting it back on.
Oh, dude, let's see. This looks nice.
It looks
nice
good.
Pour.
It's got a good color. It's got a good smell. Smell that.
Oh, that smells good. Really good.
It smells really smooth. It smells light.
Super smooth.
All right, everybody. This is what is this one?
This is the straight malt whiskey right
Straight
here.
malt
guys.
whiskey
This
from-
is the cask strength single barrel
Spirit
from
Hounds.
Spirit Hound Distillers,
Cheers, Bob.
Lyons, Colorado. Oh wow.
Oof. That's good. I'm
Wow, dude.
pretty impressed. I'm getting over the initial burn.
Holy shit,
It's
dude.
strong, but it's smooth.
This is super strong.
What is the what's the content in that one?
The alcohol volume is 63.15.
Wow. Let me see that real quick. 2 years old. Hey guys, sorry, I'm letting this happen right now. That one felt good going down.
Yeah.
Nice and warmed up.
Yeah, my sore throat's gone. My sore throat is gone.
Guys, Spirit Hound Distillers, thank you guys so much for this is a fucking delicious whiskey.
That is phenomenal,
and
dude. Wow.
I'm glad we got
man.
some of this on the show. Everybody out there, head over to Spirit Hound Distillers. I'm sure they got a website, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the bottle here somewhere.
I'm sure you can just type it in, find them, order a bottle. I know it only comes out of Colorado, so you're going to want to get some of this shit because this is really, really good sipping whiskey. It's smooth, dude. It's really, really smooth. It's got a little bit of a bite at the beginning, but other than that, it goes down pretty easily. Hey, there's stuff
These
in my
guys
glass.
started in 2011, man. It's the ice. It's how
Oh, okay.
it's the corksicle thing. It remember mine did
It
that
leaves
one?
wax in my glass.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's a little waxy.
You good, bub?
Yeah, these guys started in 2011, and I want to say it was a group of 4 friends, evidently.
Really?
That started this company.
It's really good stuff.
Incredible.
I would definitely recommend everybody get a little bottle of this. Try it out for yourself.
Yeah, this is really fucking good.
I would actually picture this like if I were to pair this with a cigar, it'd be a good sweet cigar.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna counteract whatever sweetness you got going. Something kind of chocolatey, like a Sweet Jane or something like that, almost.
Sweet
or
Jane would be good. A Java mint would be delicious.
Java
with this.
mint would be really good with this.
It'd be delicious.
I would even go as far as to say is it bust into the Tatianas or whatever.
Yeah. Acid, of course. I
Acid.
always say acid for
A
everything. but-
good sweet cigar, but Tatiana's like a blueberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, this would be fucking delicious with that.
A fat bottom Betty.
Yeah, get
Fat
that nice
bottom Betty would
chocolatey
be
taste.
good. Yeah. It's super good, dude.
Definitely good
Super
shit.
good.
Everybody give them a.
Even just the Java, like
Try.
the Java cigars, the regular Java
I
ones.
haven't had a Java in a while.
I know. I used to get them all the time at that fucking that smoke shop up there, but they stopped carrying them. So
It
I'm
seems
gonna
like all the good
ask him
cigars
because
go
they
out of
said you
business.
can ask them and they'll order in certain stuff for you. So I'm gonna ask them. Get
Yeah,
a box of that.
Well, anyways, guys, there you have it. There's a little whiskey go round right there.
On the table, we didn't even crack the other one yet, guys.
We'll hit that mid show.
So stay tuned for that one.
But
and this is dope too because on their bottles it's all handwritten. Like that's the barrel number and the bottle number, everything's handwritten on there. So
I'll tell you, you're definitely
I feel like that's really cool. Yeah,
definitely cool. Anyways, Holden, dude, you got anything good to talk about?
What's up, bro?
You got anything good? Anything that's been fucking just grinding your gears lately?
Just getting on my goddamn nerves. Fuck, dude. Let me think.
Because if you're not ready, you let me know.
I may want to come on here and talk about the damn queers. No, I'm just kidding. Goose. I was gonna ask you, bro.
I love them.
Did you see right? Did you see the little teaser trailer, bro, for Lightyear?
I have not.
I want to ask you because you are a
huge
I
am a huge Star Wars fan.
Huge Toy Story fan.
Yes.
You didn't see the picture of it?
I saw the teaser picture.
Yeah.
And it looks sick. Now it's gonna be a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Okay, it's a cartoon.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because
I don't know. I think this is the actual story on Star Command, like Buzz Lightyear.
So they did that once before. It was Buzz Lightyear Star Command or something like that. This was back in like the 90s.
Okay.
And it was garbage.
Okay. So
but it was like full-blown cartoon version.
Is it a remake of that then, or
I don't know. So what I gathered from the pictures, it doesn't really look very cartoonish. I'm hoping that they're not trying to make like a live action of it.
What I seen was pretty cartoonish.
Okay.
Like it was like obviously like newer cartoon, like Moana, stuff like that, like way better graphics.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I have a lot of faith in Disney, and I love Toy Story.
I caught a little glimpse, and like all I seen was him getting into like a fucking like rocket, and he was getting ready to, like he was in like his full fucking Buzz Lightyear uniform, and he was like walking to the launch pad. And
so this is supposed to be the story on Buzz Lightyear. You've gathered.
I'm assuming
it's not about Andy's toys.
I don't think so. I think this is the actual story on the Buzz Lightyear.
So see, that's where I think that you're gonna lose me.
I think.
I love Buzz and Woody and stuff like that, but I love them as the Toy Story story.
Yeah.
As them being toys.
As being toys.
That's what got me when I was a kid. It was so cool to think of your toys actually coming to life while you're not in the room. Same thing with like
well, how would you feel? How would you feel looking at this as like a separate thing?
I would go into it with an open mind. And I'm gonna watch it. Of course, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's kind of hard because I never really cared to think about the actual origins of Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because Buzz Lightyear's Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear's like Andy's toy.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna look real quick. I'm gonna look.
Like I'm not trying to be a dick. No, but I don't think that I ever actually cared to know the origins of Buzz Lightyear himself. Because I've never really thought of Buzz Lightyear as like an actual person. I always just thought of him as a toy. You know?
Yeah, see? So it is an animation adventure.
So they just released that, but that says 10 months ago.
10 months
What the fucking fuck are they trying to pull here?
That is interesting.
So what does it say though? Buzz Lightyear, like the plot right there. IMDb. This will usually give you a little bit of a it'll give you like the plot of it.
The synopsis.
So you go down.
The synopsis.
I'm not trying to watch that.
We're not screen recording this either.
That's him. So it's a trailer. It's an actual.
Yeah. See the suit right there?
It's a movie about the real. You actually think you were the real Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Chris Evans is doing the voice.
Okay. Huh. Does it have anything to does it say anything on the plot or anything on like CGI trivia 1995? Oh, okay. Trivia, this is not a story about Toy Story action figure, but the origin of the fictional astronaut who inspired the toy.
See?
So it's in the movie because so
it is on the actual astronaut.
Huh.
There's a little trailer. Right there.
I can't watch that because we're gonna have to do like little reaction to this shit. I guess I'm interested. It's got my attention, Disney.
It'd be interesting, right?
I just hope that, of course, they're just trying to make money, but I hope that they actually do a good job on it.
Well, I didn't even see the last Toy Story movie.
I haven't seen it either.
I'm assuming it's done, right? Like the story's done.
I gathered at the end of it, everybody says that you're gonna cry. I don't know why, but that's what I heard. But I haven't watched it. I didn't like the third one. I felt like
you didn't like the third one?
Yeah, I didn't
that
like
was in the preschool, right?
I didn't like where they took it at all. Like you can't just change kids. Got weird.
Yeah,
got too weird for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Buzz Lightyear. I'm gonna go in it with open arms. I'm gonna see what happens. Might hate it. Probably gonna hate it. I'm gonna fucking hate it. I'm gonna hate everything about it.
So
6 months later, best fucking movie ever.
You guys seen Light Goose has a fucking Lightyear tattoo? Oh fuck, dude. I don't know. I wanted to talk to you about it on here because I know you're.
Toy Story is my favorite movie.
Yeah, it's
hands down for everybody out there. Toy Story is the greatest fucking film ever made.
That's Goose's.
I don't care what anybody says.
All-time favorite movie.
It tramples everything for me. That and Back to the Future. Those are like my two favorite movies.
Back to the Future is a great movie.
I can watch those two movies like. I don't even have to watch Toy Story because I know Toy Story line for line from start to finish. So
yeah.
I don't have to watch that anymore. But
my all-time favorite movie is I don't really have a favorite movie.
What I wanted to come on here and bitch about.
Oh shit. We're getting into a little rant here.
Yeah. You got me on the topic of movies. I was gonna say this for a little bit later, but that's right. I'll bust it out now. Dude. Have you watched Squid Games?
Mm-mm.
You haven't.
I've watched like the first 2 episodes.
Did you like it?
Me and my wife watched the first 2 episodes. I'm sorry, we watched the first episode and half of the second one. And like mid-second episode, we were so tired of the voiceover.
You don't like dub then?
I hate dub.
Okay.
Shit, dude. We turned it off.
Yeah.
We turned it off and I was personally getting really bored with it.
Yeah.
They lost me on that second episode where like spoiler alert, when they go back, like they leave the game and like it's I don't know.
All right, so do you care if I drop anything on it then?
No, go ahead.
Okay. It's a fucking bullshit show.
I'm probably not gonna finish it.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna go against just because it's what everybody's saying is cool is the reason why I think everybody's saying it. The show is absolute fucking garbage.
Yeah.
Probably like I get what they were trying to do. I think it's kind of clever. Some of the scenes are cool, the way that they did stuff in them, but most of it's garbage. The storyline's garbage, the plot's garbage.
Okay.
The actual like villain dude is garbage. I had him pegged from like the 4th episode.
Who is it?
The old guy.
The villain is?
Yeah, so he's the one that runs the whole fucking show.
The old guy.
The old guy.
Number 1.
Yes. 001. And the reason I had him pegged so early on was because
Hey, real quick, spoiler alert.
I said there's gonna be some spoilers here because I'm gonna fucking blow this show wide open because I'm so fucking sick and tired of everybody. Oh, Squid Games this.
Oh my
Squid
god,
Games
dude!
that.
Everybody's on that bandwagon.
And dude, not only that, but like the political shit they shove down your fucking throat throughout the entire thing is insane. I couldn't fucking deal with it.
From Korea.
Yeah, it's like from like how like the way everything's like controlled, then like of course like the people who like fund the show like are all these like rich white people with like fucking like Texas accents and shit like that. Yeah, like it just got really cheesy.
Are they dubbed too?
They have masks on the whole time.
Huh. Okay.
And then like of course like like the richest one, like the most like standoutish guy ends up being gay. And like he's not gay, but then like he thinks the cute little Asian boy or whatever it is, and he's like hey, come back here with and then it's like come on, fuck off,
it's the queers.
So like they do shove a lot of political bullshit down it that didn't need to be in it.
Hey guys, I'm just joking by the way when I'm saying that. Don't come after me.
And the reason that like I pegged the old dude as like the villain is because like.
I didn't.
He was starting shit. He was starting shit. He fucking like he's like, oh, I have brain cancer or whatever the fuck he has. He's dying. He figures it'd be fun.
He's the dude that sits in like the black suit.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you watched it far enough to see who that is. But
No,
I
I did
had
not.
that guy pegged as well.
Okay, who's that? I thought that's who you're talking about.
No. The old guy. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah. He's the guy that actually like oversees the whole entire thing. The guy in the black suit is the police officer's brother.
Ah, fucker.
So he's like, remember, he goes out to the island to try and find his brother.
Yeah.
Well, his brother's running the entire thing. Like he's the dude that actually like keeps it in
Do they
check.
like find each other eventually?
Yeah, he exposes himself and he's like, oh, come over here. Well, it was bullshit. It was all bullshit. The show's bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it took the guy 20 years to get this show approved. I don't know how it caught on so big. But it just goes to show you that somebody famous posted that this was a good show and you had to watch it, and then your buddy posted it. So then you decided to go and post it, and then they tell their friends, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Yeah.
The only way this fucking show blew up.
Yeah. I seen like people online like, oh my God, I really needed this show right now. Like, what the fuck did you need this show for? Like, it's just a game where people go and they fucking get killed. Like,
yeah. And that's what the whole message is.
Like, this is like an inspirational show. How the fuck
the
is
whole
that
message is like, it's so hard. It's so hard to live off
Somebody
of like,
I know said that shit too. So you're a fucking idiot if you listen to this. I'm sorry.
So that was like the thing that the political message I didn't like, is it's like, it's so hard to just like, live without having to do something so drastic in life just to make it. And it's like, no, it's really not that hard. It's not that hard at all if you just, pull your head out of a fucking whatever your friend is saying is cool.
Yeah.
And try and make something of yourself.
Uh-huh.
So that's what the old guy's message is at the end of it. He's like, oh, it's just so hard out here being this and that. We had to do this to stand. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like it. I tried watching it with subtitles, and it was more obnoxious than it was dubbed in English.
Oh, the subtitles do not match.
So
the subtitles do not match up to what they're saying in English at all.
No, yeah. So everybody's like, well, I bitched about it to a couple of people, and they're like, well, it's because you didn't watch it in Korean. Everybody's like, well, if you don't like, I'm like, I love anime and shit, so I understand the subtitles and the different languages.
So are they saying to put it in Korean and put English subtitles on?
Yeah, that's how they say it's supposed to be watched. They're like, oh, you get their dialogue better, and I'm like, no, it's still garbage.
Ass.
Yeah.
Because me and my wife watched it in English audio.
Yeah.
And had the English subtitles on, and they do not match. They do not fucking match.
Well, the only way that I said I had the guy pegged, so everybody out there's not calling me and being like, oh, dude, you didn't actually have anything pegged. No, I did, because like when the old guy, like, he goes through all this mumbo jumbo of how he's dying, figures gonna be, just it's one last hoorah for him. And then like when he goes up and votes and he like ends it. And then when he gets back, he's there again. And I'm like, okay, so why are you like starting this shit storm?
Okay, I did see that part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on like the second episode.
Yeah, when he quits. When they go back, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they try and make a hero out of this fucking deadbeat dad. That
So me and Danny got to the part where in the second episode, I'm pretty sure it's the second episode.
Yeah.
Where or maybe the second or third, because I think the whole second one is when they're back, right? Or whatever in Korea.
I think it's the third one's when they go back.
They go back to the game, right?
Yeah.
We got to the part like right when they're going in to play the next game, where they're like all in a row at the door or whatever with the shapes, and then we were at that point we were so done with it. We just went to 90 Day Fiance and called it a night.
You're much better off. Like it's 90 Day Fiance is probably 100% less brainwashing than
90 Day Fiance is fire, dude.
It was so stupid. I didn't like it. Everybody out there, I think that you need to just pull your head out of your friend's ass and don't fucking post because they think it's cool. You think it's cool. I watched it because it was referred to me by so many people.
Yeah,
I had no interest in watching it.
I wanted to watch it too because I wanted to watch it because you see everybody online fucking like, oh, Squid Games.
And another thing,
Squid Games. I'm like, I gotta see what the fuck this show is all about.
Everybody's like, this show is so twisted. No, that fucking whole entire genre of movies is dead.
Yeah.
Like Saw
destroyed it.
The fucking whatever the person's that the stranger.
Remember like
Hostel, like stuff Hostel.
Yeah,
the gory stuff, the weird shit where they're shoving things and cutting pieces of you. Yeah. Like it's not cool anymore. It's not gross anymore. It's just overdone.
Was that even that twisted though? Did they even do shit like that? They just killed people, right?
Yeah, and that's what everybody's like. It's like, oh, it's so twisted. It's like, no, they're choosing to stay there.
Yeah.
Like they chose to go back. So how is it twisted? It was their decision.
I've seen movies like way more twisted than that.
Yeah, it's like you want to see a twisted movie, watch a fucking actual like movie that's based off like World War II or something like that.
Yeah.
You want to see some fucked up shit to happen.
Yeah,
real shit.
I heard about this movie. It's called like the something Salem, 100 Nights of Salem.
I haven't seen.
You
that.
ever seen that? So it's like I scrolled across it on TikTok. I'm gonna talk about this real quick, guys. This is fucked up because so it was like a list of like 3 or 4 movies they claim are like cursed. And like the directors were really fucked up that made these movies. So there's this movie called 100 Nights of Salem or some shit like that, and it was made in like. It was made probably in like the 50s, 60s, 60s.
Okay.
And like, dude, this movie's like really fucked up. I was watching like previews. Like, you can't find it. Like, it's pretty much taken off of everything.
But what is it fucked up? Like, meaning?
So it's like these like Nazi guys.
Okay.
Like a group of them. Like they're really rich, and like they take like these like they'll take like young soldiers, like that were like fighting in the war, or they'll take like young women and stuff like that, and they're like extremely wealthy. And then it's kind of like Squid Games, where they say they'll pay them and do this shit.
Yeah.
And dude, it's like they like make them eat each other's shit, and like they'll be like having dinner. Like it's all like I think it's black and white.
That's disgusting.
It's fucked up, dude. Like they'll be eating dinner, and then like the one guy will just take a girl and just start fucking her like on the table, and then they all get up and they start taking turns, and then they start fucking the guy. Like the guy fucking it, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then. They'll just walk up to somebody and like slit their throat and like drain their blood into a glass and like drink it and shit. Like it's like really, really fucking disgusting. Like that's fucked up. That's a fucking twisted movie. So I guess the guy that made
Should
it.
we edit this part of the podcast?
Why?
I'm just kidding.
I guess the guy that made it, like, I guess he got into like a bunch of trouble for the movie because they thought some of the scenes were actually real that he made in the movie. So.
Gotta watch out. A lot of those older movies were
Because it's in
a different language.
Germany or somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess he was actually like under investigation by the authorities for this movie because
So you're saying that your fucking internet's definitely tapped for watching this?
probably
Okay, gotcha.
probably it came across TikTok, so I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta see what this is.
Yeah, you never
This
watch
guy's
anything
like,
on that.
dude, he's like, you never want to watch this movie. It was like some fat
Why do
guy.
people
with a
do
beard.
that?
Yeah, I don't know. I looked.
We're
into
human.
It. Yeah, you're gonna look at it.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna
look.
be like, what? It was fucked up. It was a fucked. It was a fucked up movie. Well, they don't even. I watched like snippets of it on YouTube, so they don't even show you everything.
Oh, okay.
They just like
I don't know.
more so tell you what happens in the scenes. But it was really fucked up.
You got to be careful with all that because that's the same thing. Is people just jump on the band. It was like when the the Human Centipede came out.
Yeah,
Everybody jumped on that and just talked about how I'm like it's a fucking movie, guys.
I remember there was like a movie. I think there was a movie from
very
Japan.
badly made movie.
Mm-hmm. The Human Centipede.
Yeah, like it's just people come up like who sits in these fucking rooms and is like I'm gonna come up with an idea. It's just gonna make people sick.
I feel like somewhere along the lines, those people that come up with those ideas are probably fucked up in the head somewhere.
Probably not. It's just people that are trying to get attention. I think.
You think?
Yeah.
But how can you think of something like that fucked up?
Well, it's usually people that are like, I don't know. This is like kind of the way I feel about a lot of those things is the way a lot of it is done. Like if you want to watch like a movie that actually like is kind of like cringy and like is like Rob Zombie movies. Some of the shit that he does is like real life scenarios that can really happen.
Yeah.
Where you're like, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that's not right, man.
Like his movie, what is that movie, 24 or whatever? What's that movie called?
Yeah, that was kind of one of those too. That was actually
21?
31 or something.
31.
I didn't like that one.
But that was still fucked up.
It was fucked up, but that was still one of those ones where they take people.
Like, that's
they
more
do
fucked up than Squid Games.
They do the games thing. It's the same thing. It's those games things. Like, I'm so sick of those movies.
But I'm saying, like, that was more fucked up than Squid Games.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the little fucking Nazi midget.
You know what I fucking hated about Squid Games is these playing these marble games. These fucking marble games are not real games. I think they made these marble games up for the movie.
Marble games?
They play marbles in one of the parts. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's the greatest episode." And yeah,
I don't know. Like just normal marbles.
Yeah. And like everybody's like says that was like
What
the greatest.
happens?
Well, so they play marbles, and what it is like they're like you got to pick a teammate.
Okay.
And by this point in time in the movie, it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen. The show, it's like they all like are like oh, so they all run to like their best friend, whoever they made like best friends with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the winner gets to live or whatever like that. Which is if you're fucking dumb enough to not understand that you pick a teammate and the winner gets to live, you're obviously gonna kill the other guy, right?
Yeah.
That guy loses, you get to live.
Yeah.
So everybody was like, I didn't see that coming. I'm like, what'd you think the team fucking won? So
Yeah,
they had to pick like their
predictable,
friend,
huh?
and then it got predictable for me. That was the one that everybody was like, dude, that was so crazy. Like, imagine having to pick your best friend and then realizing you have to kill him. It's like, well, no. If you learn how to read the fucking fine print on anything, it's pretty self-explanatory. Anyways,
These people have never watched Truth or Dare, huh?
right?
That movie's fucked up too.
Yeah, that one was kind of weird. That one was kind of weird. Like the Truth or Dare one, where they like stick their hand in the fucking fire and shit.
Yeah.
If that had a higher budget, it probably would have been.
The guy
better.
has to like cut his eye with the razor blade.
Yeah, that's just one of those ones that's gross to watch.
Yeah.
Like that shit doesn't scare me. It just makes me cringy.
No, it's not scary. It's just fucked up.
Anyways, what I was saying is like the people who make these movies are like, a lot of them are people who just like are like, how can I? There's a couple of ways I can put this, but most of them are going to offend people, so I'm not going to say that. How can I like do something that's just so off the wall that people think I'm different and weird?
Yeah. No,
You know what I mean?
I see that. Yeah.
It's like a normal fucking guy that nobody has ever cared about. You know,
He probably
makes
got his ass whooped in school.
mediocre films. No, he was probably like cool in school or something like that. And then once he was out of school, nobody gave a fuck. They were just like, oh, that's that guy. You know, like he was a well-rounded dude. He had a little bit of popularity, not super popular, but then he got out of school. He got a fucking, you know, he's like, oh, I'm going to be a movie maker. And then he just fucking makes these shit movies. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to make something that just stands me apart from everybody. So I'm going to get really weird with this. And the reason I say this is because some of the shit that happens in him is like, dude, nobody thinks of that. Like, come on, man. Were you just like, I'm going to stick my dick in a blender. Like, come on, man. Like that, you don't just like sit there and think about that all day long.
Does that really happen?
I don't know, dude. I was making something up.
I was like, Jesus
Some
Christ.
of those movies where they try and get it weird like that, you know, like
over the top.
yeah, I'm gonna make this guy eat his own shit while he fucks a blender. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like that's not. This is weird. Like that's not.
It's comedic at
cool.
that point.
Yeah, that's not creepy. It's just weird, man.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, what the fuck were you doing, dude? Like, so that's how I know. Like this guy like got high for his first time or really drunk and fucking was like, I'm gonna do something that makes me noticed.
Yeah.
And then everybody's happy about it. Just like Squid Games, guys. It's going to be like the Human Centipede. It's going to be like all these movies where it's going to be really cool. And then in 2 years, nobody's going to fucking remember who it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know, Hostel,
I said it.
You know, Hostel was actually, I think, probably one of the most fucked up ones.
It was typical for me. I thought it was another one at that time. And for
You
those
think
kinds
so?
of movies, it's the same shit. They're all doing the same fucking thing in their own fashion.
Yeah. I feel like that was probably one of the ones that could be the most realistic.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that could actually happen.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, they probably already do this shit. Like the elite
yeah,
people
that's
probably
like the
already
thing,
do
is
shit like this.
Well, that's what Squid Games ended up being.
That's what we talked about with Dan, like Pizzagate and stuff like that.
And that's when I really got like annoyed by it, and that's why I said they crammed that political shit down your throat.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of it, that's what it was.
Was it made by somebody here in the United States, or was it?
No, I guess so.
made
The
by
actual
somebody in
story
Korea?
on it is this guy wrote the script like 10 years ago, which would explain why the script is what the script is, because those scripts were big about 10 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when Hostel and all that shit was coming out. So it took him forever to sell it pretty much. Nobody wanted it. Everybody said it was going to be a flop. Netflix picked it up. Nobody's doing anything else. Netflix is full of a bunch of shit shows right now.
Yeah.
So what's everybody going to do?
Yeah.
You pay somebody some money
Interesting.
to say that it's a big show. Netflix puts it in the top 10. People start watching it, and boom.
It says it's the most watched show in Netflix history.
The most in Netflix history?
In Netflix history.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. Like, that's how many people jumped on this fucking Squid Game fucking trend.
Dude, there's like straight podcasts about this fucking show.
About Squid Games.
Like Squid Games. Like, it's like that. It makes no fucking sense. We're talking about it right now, but maybe this episode will actually fucking go viral and blow up because we're talking about it. But everybody is just gonna be like, hate, because I'm fucking talking shit about it because I'm the only one that's man enough to stand up for how fucking shitty the show is.
Squid Games is gonna be the title of this podcast, guys.
All right, guys. After that rant, after I was all said and done with the TV show, I would give it a hard 4 on a scale of 1 to 10.
A 4.
A 4.
I can't even rate it because I didn't finish
If they
it, so.
would have ended the show differently, instead of making a piece of shit deadbeat dad look like a hero, I probably would have given it a 6. But like the whole message, the whole entire thing, you watch the entire show and the last part of it pissed me off so fucking bad. Cause I'm like, the guy's getting his shit together. You won all this money. You go through your depression because now you're rich and all your friends are still doing the same thing. Your buddies died, blah, blah, blah. Play me a tiny fucking violin. You don't care. You find out who's doing the show. You have a heart to heart with the guy, realize he's fucking nuts. And then he's like, all right, you know what? This is my chance to do right. I have money. I'm going to be a good dad. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fly to the States and just kidding. I'm going to go back on the show and end it. Predictable.
Need to be a hero.
Bailed on the family again. It's like, dude, you're in the whole entire situation you're in because you're a fucking piece of shit.
He had to be a hero.
He's not even being a hero. He's just fucking...
Well, he thought he was being a hero.
What I got out of it is the guy's just fucking like, he didn't figure anything out. He's just running away from everything still. So... whatever, dude. All right, I'm done talking about that shit.
While we're on Netflix shows, I finally got around to finishing that show Black Mass.
What'd you think?
I like that show.
See, that show got a lot of people talking shit, said it was a stupid ending, this, that, didn't make any sense.
I really like that show.
Good show.
Badass show. And then I was actually reading on stuff with the director, which he's the same guy that did like the Haunting on Hill House or whatever.
Okay.
I didn't know that. He did all those series.
Really?
Yeah. Not a religious man at all.
No. Well, that's why the show is what it is.
Yeah. So he said
spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Black Mass,
This episode's full of fucking bullshit. Sorry.
skip to the end of this podcast.
Or we just cram everything down your throat, tell you to go buy our merch, buy this whiskey, blah, blah, blah.
So I was watching, there was 2 directors for that show.
Uh-huh.
And he said that there's obviously like the main director and the co-director. He said when they were writing it, they wanted to, they never say vampire.
Never.
In the entire show.
Yes.
Because he said as soon as you say vampire, he said 100 years of movies pops in your head.
Exactly.
All the way from
fucking the vampire movie.
all the way from Dracula to Lost Boys to, you know what I mean? He said so he made sure when they were writing it they'd never say vampire.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that right there, I give the show, I would say a hard 8.
8.
Due to the fact of it is a vampire show.
Yeah.
They never mention it once or call them vampires or act like they're vampires.
Yeah.
Like it was entire show. You watch the entire show and like the entire time. So the show's about like how fucked up religion is.
Can fuck people up. Like how brainwashed it could really make people.
Exactly.
To where these people thought a vampire was a fucking angel.
Exactly. Because it like gave this guy youth again.
Yeah.
He was saved.
So the director, he said he grew up an altar boy in a Christian church.
Yes.
And he said that he's like, I watched my family, my parents get so brainwashed and fucked up by religion that they would think, giving money to the fucking church and all this shit was actually doing something good. He's like, but it's all corrupted. Like it's so corrupted and messed up, and he talks about it all. And so that's why he said he wanted to make this show about that. And
it really was the entire show. It's a vampire show for everybody out there. Watch Black Mass, even if you listen to this.
Stick with it. Stick with it. Because at first you're like, oh, this is just, if you're religious, tread lightly because it might upset you. It might offend you.
When it hit about the halfway point, that's when I started understanding why everybody was bitching. You start really seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why everybody was complaining, saying that it was a bad show, bad ending, this and that. It's not a bad show. It really does show how much religion controls people.
Yeah.
And especially when you get into like these small towns and stuff like this, Yeah, huge props to the writers and the directors.
They did a fucking phenomenal job.
Such a good job. That you spend so much of the show without even actually realizing what's attacking everybody.
Yeah.
And then
it hits you like, holy fuck, like that's a vampire.
And then when you see it happen,
yeah,
you're like, wow, that was the last last person I thought that was gonna happen.
And then the other thing too is like, because you're like, it's a fucking vampire. Why is nobody saying it's a vampire? But they think it's a fucking angel.
And how much they cover it up.
Yeah,
because
it's
they
insane, dude.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It'll actually fuck up with your head when you're watching it.
Yeah, no, like the whole time I was watching, I was like, this is exactly what it is. It's like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like we hear, like we have people, like you guys hear, like we have our band members.
It's Midnight Mass, like right? This. Black Mass, yeah. Midnight Mass.
We do have people like that are that religious around us that really do follow it so strict and closely that if we were to get fucking blown up tomorrow, they would think that it was at the hand of God, and for a good reason or something like that, you know? So it's just really weird how much control religions have over people.
Yeah.
It's really, really weird.
Yeah.
But
so, and then I was reading too, the very, very end when the spoiler alert, when he flies off over the ocean, he said that he didn't want to show what happened to the vampire because he wanted to leave that to the people's minds. Mm-hmm. He said it could be alive, it could not be alive.
Exactly.
So he could continue the series if he wanted to.
That's one of those ones that I don't need to watch it again. It's worth a good watch. I wouldn't watch it again.
Like a once over, yeah.
Yeah, watch it once. It's a good show, but the ending was good enough for me to be a one series.
Yeah.
But if they did do a sequel, I would check it out.
Yes. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
They did do a part 2.
Yeah.
I would give it a watch. Don't think there's much else they can do with it.
Yeah.
If they try and run with it at this point in time, I would feel that the second one is definitely to try and just make some money. Mm-hmm. But that's just me.
Yeah. He might not do that.
I think if he leaves it where it is, that's a good one. That's gonna last for a while.
And then real quick, just while we're on the show, dude, the cinematography, bro.
Right.
The one shot through the whole island. Holy fuck, dude! I was blown away.
That's
by
what
the
kept
fucking,
me so intrigued from the get go.
I was blown away by the camera, like the fucking camera angles in that movie, in that show.
Even when you're like watching, like when the guy's going to sleep and stuff, the way that you're watching him from like on sideways, like you're like turning your head to watch TV.
I was sick.
Little things like that.
I love
is what
that.
makes a good show. I
love that, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Me and Danny watched it, and like,
or you're watching shit happen from like inside the house.
Yeah, that's so sick.
Like, dude, you're like, there's shit going on outside.
Yeah,
and you're fucking watching it from like the table.
Like you hear all the madness going on outside. You're like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah, you don't know what's happening. Like it actually puts you into that seat.
Yes.
Where if this shit was really happening around you, you're gonna be like, what do I do? Like you're kind of almost frozen.
Yes. Like there's the scene where like him and the chick are like walking from the church, and the camera's just walking with him steadily, and then like halfway they get to their house, she like walks off. I'm like, holy fuck, that was one shot.
Yeah.
That was one continuous fucking shot. It reminded me of, what's that, 1970?
No,
18. What the fuck was that movie?
1917.
It reminded me of that, like that fucking like I was
that was
like,
all done in one take.
Fucking beautiful.
Like it looks like one take by the time you're done.
They did a good job on that.
I absolutely do agree. That was one of the things that kept me intrigued because it does get slow.
Yeah, it does.
I did get a little bit bored.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said stick with it, because
there's some of them that was one of the things that was like when it was done. Because I always talk about this is. It's almost like you're like on the floor for like their conversation.
Yeah.
For like 25 minutes one time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some parts
I drifted off and I'd come back and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why I say stick with it. Yeah. You definitely have to.
It really doesn't pick up till over halfway through.
And if you like gore, there's plenty of gore in this show.
Hey, I'm going to take a piss real quick.
There's plenty of blood.
We'll taste this whiskey.
Yeah.
And then I got one more. All right, man. Let's give this last one a shot here real quick.
We Gucci?
Oh, we're always Gucci up in the TTP.
Gucci Wucci.
Oh, this is a good chance to tell you guys that we got some cool new merch coming. So everybody make sure that you head on over to the 12th Parsec podcast website and get yourself a t-shirt before they ain't no more. We got some new designs coming though. We got some cool stuff. You guys just wait. Let's just say we like to drink, and we know a lot of our listeners like to drink, so there's some cool stuff coming for you guys, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So that's it. That's my plug.
Yeah. Do what he said.
Thank you for listening to the. I'm just kidding.
Thank you guys for fucking sticking with us, guys. This is episode 51.
I know, dude. It's great. All right, everybody out there. This is the Spirit Hound Distillers Colorado Bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey. This is cask strength single barrel whiskey right here. We just had the malt at the beginning of the podcast. Absolutely amazing.
Phenomenal. So this is
I
like
really,
more,
really like
they're
what
more
these guys are
specialty, right?
So I guess this one right here they don't do as often. That's why it's only barrel number 6, bottle 11.
Okay.
It's a cask strength, so it's 65.3%. You guys know we like that good down here.
I'd say that I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because we didn't really touch base on the whiskeys. It's up there, bro, with like
What would you give that malt on a 1 to 10? Give me a good rating.
1 to 10 on this single malt.
Yes.
This is up there with like Jefferson's, bro.
Jefferson's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily.
The aged at sea.
Easily.
Okay. 'Cause that's what, a 15-year bottle.
Yeah.
So
Easily.
you're comparing this to a 15-year bottle. That's good. This is only what, 2 years?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So it's good stuff, man. I like it.
Easily.
I like the malt, and I am not a malt whiskey fan.
What would you say?
Did you rate it?
Yeah, I said it's up there with Jefferson's.
Well, what are you gonna rate that at?
I'd give it a hard 7.5.
I was gonna give the malt. I'd say, hard 7.
7?
Hard 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious. It's fucking delicious, dude.
I mean, we give, we're big drinkers of the Whistle Pig, the 12-year on this
You guys
show.
know that.
And I give the Whistle Pig a 9. So
That cork, bro. Yeah, Whistle Pig is easy. 9.5 for me.
all right, let's Ooh.
This is the actual bourbon.
All right,
here,
you guys can see that color difference.
Yeah,
that malt was
beautiful.
real nice and light. This has got a nice fucking. It looks like you just woke up the next morning after drinking Corona all
That's
night.
beautiful. I drink and I know things. Oh, dude, for the Game of Thrones fans, bro, they're coming out with a new series. Bro.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's give this a shot.
Holy shit!
That's
I didn't think
good.
I didn't think this could get better, and this is like way better.
That's a cask. I feel it going down.
That is
Holy
smooth, dude.
fucking Christ! That's a good bottle right there.
That's smooth on the fucking tongue. But wow, you feel it, bro. You feel it going down.
This is just for everybody out there. This is about a $40 bottle of whiskey, which is absolutely insane that it's going down so smooth. Really, really, really enjoy that one. I'm trying to think of what that. It's got a hint of something at the end, but it feels
Holy
good.
fuck, dude. This is like a good like Christmas Day. Pop the bottle. It's got that warm feeling, that good feeling.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
This is a glass right here. Friday night, you get home from work. Nice stressful week. Pour yourself a nice glass of
fucking
this.
phenomenal, man.
I would not recommend putting anything in this because this is good by itself.
I'm giving this one an 8.5, bro.
I'm about to say 7.5. I'm gonna say 7.5 on this one
I'm
for
gonna go
bourbon.
8.5.
A hard 7.5. I gave a 7 on the malt. They're both pretty comparable. If you're a bourbon guy though, this is a great bourbon to try out. Really like that one.
Delicious, dude. Wow, god damn it.
You don't even need a cigar with this. You don't need nothing with this.
This is a straight sipper.
This
This is a straight sipper, dude.
is not for the faint of heart. I will say that. Definitely.
It's got bite.
I'm gonna go there with this one, but I'd say this one would pair well with a nice pack.
Yeah. This has a good bite on her. This would be good with the fucking steak, dude.
Oh God, dude, over
With
a
the
good steak, nice bloody fucking steak,
Yeah.
salt and pepper, none of that fucking bullshit.
That's
No
it
A1
right there,
steak
dude.
sauce. Everybody, Spirit Hound Distillers, thank you guys for letting us in.
I feel like I straight up just walked into fucking Red Dead Redemption when I take a sip of this.
That's a
thing.
good fucking. It'll put hair into peaches. That's for
some
sure.
good shit, dude.
I would compare this honestly to. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of the blackened whiskey right now, I would really like. This is pretty close to the
I
blackened.
was gonna say blackened with that bite.
Yeah, it's got that blackened bite for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is a manly whiskey. All right, guys, there you have it.
Without a doubt, dude.
Check them out. Go order a bottle. Someone 12th Parsec sent you. Maybe they
This
can
was like
give us some more bottles.
this malt was like a. It's like a higher class Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Because I think Buffalo Trace is really smooth.
Well, Buffalo Trace is a bourbon too, though.
It is very smooth.
Yeah.
So
You guys know us here on the 12th Parsec, right? We like a good whiskey, but we also like fucking up a good whiskey. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wash this down with some Mountain Dew, and I'm going to see how it tastes.
yeah. I'll try it.
Oh, man, it feels good to be back, man.
I'll try a little bit of it because
I'm really enjoying this, actually.
I am too, dude. It feels good, bro. Getting back in this. I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to go a little splash. How is that?
It's good. It's good.
Of course.
Very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Good flavor. I would definitely say it's not a mixer. Not gonna lie.
No,
it's
but
better
tastes
by
good.
itself. But we like cramming Mountain Dew and everything here, just because.
Why not?
Apparently, we're bringing back Mountain Dew and whiskey. What was I gonna talk to you about, dude? Oh, dude,
You said you had something else.
have you watched the? Is it Stephen Greer? Have you watched his documentary on Amazon?
The UFO documentary?
Yeah,
I watched a good portion of it
a good portion.
with you the other day
Oh, we did.
when you had it
Were you there?
on. Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching from afar.
Recommend it to everybody out there. Not sure how many people believe in like what he does and stuff like that. Very, very cool documentary. Go into it with an open mind. He brings up a lot of cool shit about how the cover-ups and everything going on right now. And he brings up a lot of cool shit about how things get thrown out there to hide a lot of the UFO stuff. Which is, that always just sounds like the same old. But it is true. It really does happen, I think.
Well, no, yeah, because that was a lot of stuff that we talked about with Dan.
Yeah.
When Dan was on, government doing certain things, covering up certain things, or creating certain things to take people's attention away from, certain shit.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Like the Epstein shit and all that. We talked about all that stuff.
They mentioned stuff about that in this documentary.
Mm.
They mentioned about how the reason that such and such that is in the house right now is because they can control them.
Oh, Brandon?
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. So he actually talks about all that. He's like, why is Kamala and them have good? He's like, because they're puppets. They do what they're told, which is what a president's supposed to be. It's what I've always said they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good documentary.
It's long, right? It's like 2 hours.
It's 2 hours. Now, Sir Steven, if you're never going to listen to this, I'm going to shout you out anyways, though. I would love to sit down and have a conversation about, due to the fact of everything he documents, from doorbell cams to cameras to this and that to is alien. He's saying it's like it's UFOs, or he's actually seeing like alien confirmation on the ground. Does that make sense? Like he's talking to them and stuff like that.
He talks about like the fifth kind, right?
Yeah, well, he's talking about the fifth, whatever. It's like when you the fifth, like what is it called? The fifth kind of close encounters.
Close encounters are the fifth kind, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I guess fifth kind is when you're actually communicating with them.
Yeah.
Only thing that I had a hard time working with on the entire thing is because I would love to see this guy sit down with a paranormal expert.
Okay.
Because a lot of the things that he was saying in his documentary are alien. It's the same shit that I've always looked at as being paranormal. So I'll give a little bit of it's a documentary. You guys can watch it. There's really no spoilers on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But what it is he gets these big groups together. They do meditations, and supposedly he teaches you how to channel. I downloaded his app. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what it's all about.
Is it free?
No, it's $10 for like a lifetime. App's all right. Not going to lie. It's got some flaws.
Mm-hmm.
But they do this shit all over Vegas. There's big groups out here that do it. There's big groups everywhere. You guys can look it up on there. They post on the app itself.
Not to interrupt you, but I seen like a video the other day. I think it was on YouTube. It was in Mexico, and like these people do this. They gather on the beach.
Yeah.
And they shine like lasers or something into the sky.
So yeah, that's one of his things.
Okay.
I don't think
they channeled some shit was like shining a big ass light on them,
I don't think that the lasers are personally like. I don't know if that's what he's using. I didn't like follow the app yet. I just downloaded it. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to talk about this before I went into it because then I can maybe have a different output. This is me before going into it. Okay. What it is like, yeah, they have that on like the show all the time.
This is Goose 1 week with Stephen Greer's app.
This is Goose 1 week Stephen Greer's app. It's like 5 weeks later. I'm like, I'm healed. I am fucking healed.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No. So he has some cool footage of what could actually be UFOs.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that he has, like he has some stuff of like doorbell cameras and stuff of like orbs coming out of like houses and floating up, and they're considering that UFOs are like aliens. And I'm like, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But what I think he's being very close-minded on about the entire thing is they're putting these huge circles together. Circles, guys. Keep in mind, circles. What do ghost hunters do? They put seances together with these huge circles and they channel spirits. So he has all these pictures of these fucking bright orbs coming up and white lights and shit shining all over.
Okay.
And he says it's aliens. I'm going to have to fight a lot of this, my dude, because I don't think that it's all aliens.
No.
I think these guys are channeling shit. They're definitely channeling stuff. And I think that his app is actually teaching people how to open up, which is good. More shit like this needs to happen because you should be more open to it. And one of the biggest things that he talks about in the documentary that I really did like.
It's cool somebody like that did an app.
Well, one of the things he talks about in the entire thing is he says, if we were to unveil aliens tomorrow, the public could not handle it.
Yeah, we've always said that.
We always said that.
Yeah.
So like that was one of the things he said. I really agreed with that, and I was like, no, you're definitely right, dude. Like they would fucking flip shit. Like they can't handle anything.
Yeah.
But he talks about how opening up, and if we all realize that, like, we are just one big being as opposed to, black and white, left and right, things like that. I fully agree with all that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
no, absolutely.
To the fullest.
Absolutely.
So that's what he talks about. I think that's why this app is cool. But everybody out there, I think everybody should watch this documentary. You should go check it out. He's got some cool outlooks.
I need to finish it. I didn't finish it. I need to finish it.
Yeah, check it out. And then maybe watch it and we'll talk about it next week on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's all UFO. If you guys do see this, I don't know, man. I would like to hear what everybody else's take on it, really.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that I think is paranormal. Which is, it could be anything, ghosts, but I think it's ghosts. I think it's spirits. And they're doing this in like these big open fields and tree lines and stuff like that. I'm like, well, like a lot of these like old, like, Indian battles and shit happen in these areas. You guys are in like hot spots in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And there's a lot of shit that happens down in like parts of New Mexico, like, with skinwalkers.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. So
like nobody's ever really been able to figure out what's going on like all these skinwalker places either.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got a cool thing about that too. We actually talked to somebody your wife knows somebody that was on the Skinwalker Ranch.
I think we briefly talked about him a little bit, maybe. No.
But just to clarify everything that actually does get like makes people scared and stuff is we asked the guy to come onto the podcast and talk with us.
My wife reached out to him and asked if he would be willing to come on with my compadre here and myself and have a conversation about stuff and
stuff that he witnessed on Skinwalker Ranch.
On Skinwalker Ranch and Blind Frog Ranch, which was a place we talked about as well a couple episodes back, and he said he would have to respectfully decline because he doesn't want to openly talk about this.
He didn't say that he wouldn't not talk to us.
Yeah.
He wouldn't talk to us publicly.
On air, yeah.
So he'll talk to us.
Yeah.
In like a little coffee shop somewhere.
Yeah.
But he's not going to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
So that's just how much fucking control and shit and how scared these people are.
Yeah.
Of having actual evidence and documentation and stuff of aliens, of whatever these things are, which is but another thing that really opened up my, like, I guess my perspective on a couple of things is Stephen Greer saying that this is all aliens, blah, 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 blah. I say it's ghosts. But what's the line between the two of them? Okay. When you're able to enter that that reality, that dimension, to where there is no space, there is no time, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? You know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So yeah, I see what you're saying. That could get really deep, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, another thing that I don't really that's one of the things he talks about. He doesn't really talk about that in that, but he talks about like these dimensions and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, what's the difference of the two? And why? One of my biggest complaints about
these people could be tapping shit they're not even trying intentionally to
exactly. If they're all using the same fucking highways,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he'll be like, oh, you know, we did this. We were out here for 5 hours and we caught this, and it's a bright white orb, like in the middle of 20 people doing a fucking meditation. And he's like, the aliens came from blah blah blah, just light years away, and they're been around for billions of years, and they're so technically advanced. I'm like, okay, well, if you're so technically advanced, then why did you show up as a ball of light?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've had encounters with things that I believe are extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
You witnessed it.
Yeah.
You were in the hot tub.
Yeah.
You didn't see it. I saw it. Scared the fuck out of me. I've now seen it twice in my yard.
You actually seen it like a full
once
figure.
on accident, and then the next day I fucking woke up doing things that I had never been able to do before.
Mm-hmm.
Weird shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I encountered it once more when I was doing a meditation, and it was brief, and it was off in a distance that time. I think it was because I knew it scared me. Not sure what's going on with that, but this wasn't a ball of light or anything. This was a full-blown translucent figure. I've talked about this in the podcast. So if they are coming all these billions and trillions and whatever away, they're coming here because you're open to it, you're susceptible to it. Why would they show up as a ball of light? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I would like to hear more on the guy's thoughts. He never really explains why he thinks it's just a ball of light. Or for the fact of why he thinks that every alien is so much more technically advanced than us. Because obviously, if we're as dumb as we are, there's got to be thousands of other planets that have people just as dumb as we are, or even in the caveman phase.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
So this guy's like, you could channel anything, blah, 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 and it'll come to you. And I'm like, well, no. Hello. Yeah. It's not the way it works, I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
There was some really cool stuff they talk about. Like this guy on there, he has like, he can't, he's deaf, been deaf. He said that he had an encounter with a spaceship. He said that he was talking to them telepathically, and, you know, he said he had a full-blown conversation. He knew what they were saying. They knew what he was saying. Well, the next day, I guess he woke up and he could hear.
No shit.
Yeah. So stuff like that is crazy, unexplainable. That's actually, it was documented. Like they have like from his doctors saying that he couldn't hear and he can hear now. Like this guy was legitimately deaf, and we don't know how the fuck this fixed. You know? So there's really cool stuff like that does happen on there.
Maybe he was drinking the angel's blood.
But he doesn't talk about, like, you know, like it's not like a ball of light that. Like, I don't know. There were certain things about it. I think a lot of it's spiritual. I would like for you to watch it though, the whole thing.
Yeah, I definitely will. I will.
It's really cool. Some of the correlations he has between things are a little bit off in my point of view, but I would really like to have. Like if anybody's listening at this point in time in the podcast,
it'd be cool to have somebody in the paranormal field.
I would like to hear some feedback from a paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
From maybe we could send the documentary to some paranormal guys that we've been talking to.
Yeah. And
we could ask them.
Yeah.
Because I really want to know if you guys think that this guy is, or what's the difference? You know, does that make sense? What's the difference between the two? Are they the same? Yeah. When you do die, do you get to that point? Don't think that everybody does. Maybe some do.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Interesting.
Weird shit.
Very interesting.
So yeah,
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah, that was like my whole thought process on it. He talks about a lot of stuff. Very cool documentary. Check it out. It's the Stephen Greer documentary on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube too, because it's a good documentary.
Okay.
It's worth a watch. Tell me what you guys thought about it though, because I was really intrigued, but I was also really mad at a lot of the stuff he wrote off as a UFO, or what is it, UAV now, whatever, UA, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some cool footage on there though that I've never seen before, so that was nice, of like people documenting UFOs and catching lights and certain things like that. And he talks a lot about some of the government cover-up stuff, so it's worth a watch.
That's cool. Yeah, I've seen like some stuff on there, like some footage of lights in the sky that we haven't seen really since like the Phoenix lights.
Yep.
Which was really cool to see.
But a lot of that stuff you don't
stuff,
see. Like, why is that stuff not going viral on YouTube?
Yeah.
Why is that not coming across my page when I that's all I'm into? That's all I look for.
Yeah.
You know, why do I watch TikTok and Instagram videos and I don't get any of Jeremy Corbell's updates?
Yeah, where is that stuff, man? Like
why is none of that making...
Like, these people gotta upload this stuff to somewhere. Like, I guarantee you, like, TikTok is fucking massive worldwide.
Absolutely, yeah.
Why somebody somewhere had to have recorded some fucking shit in the sky and uploaded it to TikTok. Why don't we see that? Why does that stuff never come across our page?
Yeah. Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
Like, why is none of that stuff making algorithms?
Yeah.
Why does none of it ever, like trend?
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is legit. It's like Dan Sperry said when he was like, he has the comedians. Like, he's like, they literally fucking told you we have UFOs, we have extraterrestrial vehicles, and nobody fucking batted an eye. Everybody was so concerned over the bullshit going on and the who's fighting and who's being racist and who's being this.
Crazy, dude.
And then, if you actually think about it, like, people wonder, but this documentary really sums up the fact of these guys. If these aliens are at such a higher being and they are all telepathically, they are all one, they are all communicating properly, and they are all in sync, why in the fuck would they make themselves known?
Yeah.
Or what they wouldn't be able to at this point in time because we couldn't handle it,
Yeah.
So that's what we always talk about. I don't know, dude. My fucking brain's been going bonkers with that one, so I wanted to. It's
interesting. It's a good topic for sure.
Because I want to know the difference. I want to know. I would really like to get some paranormal guys watching this thing and telling me what their take on it is.
Yeah.
And I know that the guy's big into all of the alien stuff and things like that, but maybe it's time for him to open his mind on it a little bit and realize that they might actually they're channeling shit. They really are.
Yeah.
But what are they channeling?
Yeah.
And I think that maybe they need to be a little bit more careful what they're channeling for one.
Absolutely.
And some of the stuff
that can get a little tricky.
Yeah, I don't agree with is all alien. But some of the stuff that they are doing that is alien, like, they're not all good.
Yeah.
Like, this guy just thinks that they're all fucking hunky-dory and ready to make love.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
It's all peace, not war. And it's like, I don't know, man.
Whether it be alien or spirits, you gotta.
If you're actually bringing shit from another fucking dimension,
no matter
you
what that dimension is,
really careful with that shit, dude. Because if you bring the wrong thing down,
absolutely,
you're fucked.
Yeah,
we're all fucked.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the world needs right now. Something's got to happen soon because we're all going crazy. But
interesting, man.
I don't know. Stephen Greer's documentary, guys. I don't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. I'm over here talking about shit again that I don't fucking know the name of. But
I think it's
check it out. Let me know.
Close Encounter with the Fifth Kind, right, or something like that.
Something like that.
It resembled that movie.
I did download the app. I am gonna see what it's all about. I'm not one of those guys that's just gonna go out and fucking start trying to channel this shit if I don't know what the fuck I'm channeling.
No, that'd be fucking insane.
I do know people in the metaphysical world and stuff like that. Family members that have actually said that through meditation you can channel aliens.
Yeah.
You can bring in ships. But I have never heard of anybody that has actually done it saying that they're bringing in these balls of light. They're describing actual ships.
Yeah, actual
beings.
Yeah.
Things like that. I've never seen it personally, so I do write it off as kind of gimmicky and a joke.
Yeah.
But I do believe in it. So who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
So maybe I can channel something. I don't know, guys.
All right, ladies and gents.
Spirit Hound Distillery's got my fucking mind open up right now. All right, guys. You guys know what time it is.
We're going to hop into Today in History, guys. We're rounding up the end of the podcast here.
Don't nobody check out my white legs.
We are running an hour already. So we're going to go ahead and hop into Today in History, guys. Today is October 27th. You guys already know how 12 Parsec rules. By the time this comes out, it's going to be like 3 weeks later.
It's going to be like Halloween.
Dude, I forget we're still in spooky season, dude.
Yeah. You go first.
All right, guys, here we go. October 27th. Let's go Windows Alt. Let's screen record this shit for you guys.
Oh, by the way, amongst all of the COVID bullshit and everything that we had, our laptop died.
yeah.
Our main
Oh yeah, that was another
computer,
fucking thing.
our main computer that we do all of our editing and everything on, anything that is done on
Which
it,
is this one right here.
fucking
mine.
died. So we got this thing rebuilt, and we don't have to worry about internet or download speeds anymore.
This thing
It's
is
just,
a fucking powerhouse, guys. So
like it pulls up shit faster than you can fucking blink your eyes.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
All
Watch
right,
it
guys,
freeze. Just completely freeze.
right? I know, right? We shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Fingers crossed. 1275. Jesus fucking Christ.
Go back far enough.
1275, guys.
That's how you know nothing actually happened on this day when you had to go back that far.
Yeah, right? Like, it was just a bunch of boring
Like
shit.
nothing good happened.
Oh, there's flipping through. It's like, oh,
How far do we actually have to go?
we better keep going back.
We need 4 things. Fuck. How hard is it?
Amsterdam was founded in 1275. I guess that's cool.
Fucking put it, dude.
Amsterdam founded, guys, 1275. Shit, which one do I read here?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it says Holland's power center starts with a dam. Catastrophic flooding at low countries is all too common. So the river Amstel gets a dam in the community dam. Surrendering it gets a name, Amsterdam. The
Wow.
small town will grow.
Fucking
into
thought
the
outside the box on
17th
that one, huh?
The small town will grow into the 17th century's richest city in the world in one of the most important capitals in history.
Well, that's because they got good weed.
And they have the red light. The red
They
light.
got good
district.
weed and they got good pussy down there. And if there's anything that Americans like, it's good weed and good pussy.
All right, guys. So that was 1275. Like Goose said, that was pretty self-explanatory. So we're gonna move on here to
fuck is
1871.
Boss Tweed arrested. Who's Boss Tweed?
Boss Tweed. He's the former Grand Sachem of Tammany Hill.
Dude, imagine having that name. Fucking Mr. Sir William M. Tweed.
William M. Tweed.
That's a fucking man's name right there, dude. Like, you know that guy fucking chopped his own
Look at
wood.
that picture right there.
Look at that dude. He's slightly fat, and he don't care. All right, he was part of the Democratic Party, it says. George McLean Tweed. Oh, check that out, dude. All right, anyways, the press bridges down corrupt political boss. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Is that when the press actually did good for people or what?
Probably.
Such is the dominance of the New York power broker William Boss Tweed. God damn, dude, fucking strong name, man. A well-oiled political machine, Tammany Hall, that his first arrest on corruption charges is achieved only through long campaign of public shaming in the press and a batch of brilliantly barbed political cartoons. So the press fucking brought this dude down then. Huh.
Wow.
And now we can't even get aliens on our feed. Like
Yeah,
they
no
did
shit.
they did fucking monumental shit like that nothing happened on this day, but Boss Tweed got arrested. Huh.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna move on to 1904, guys.
That's pretty cool.
New York City's subway opens. 1904. Wow, that's crazy. Transit gets rapid beneath the streets of New York City. More than 100,000 people pay a nickel each to fake a first day ride on something. To take a first day ride on something wondrous beneath New York City streets. The IRT company's new underground train system, the subway, will prove immediately popular to folks keen on escaping the crush of city streets above.
So that happened in 1904. Well, in 2021, Sir Elon Musk just got a fucking full blown.
That's crazy, huh?
There's a 29-mile tunnel loop underneath Vegas. Electric cars, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be flying to Vegas.
Do you think he'd ever go under somewhere like New York City? No, huh? Not with
They
subways.
won't let him. They make too much money off of
With
the
subways. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like getting rid of the hotels for Las Vegas.
True.
It's not going to happen.
All right, guys, we're going to move on to 2018.
Synagogue. Oh, shit. 2018, the synagogue attacked. Shooting at Pittsburgh House of Worship leaves 11 dead. The gunman opens fire during morning service at the Tree of Life Synagogue in the Squirrel Hill neighborhood of Pittsburgh, killing 11 worshipers and injuring 6, making it the deadliest attack on the Jewish community in U.S. to date. The attacker surrendered and will be tried on over 30 charges, including hate crimes and anti-Semitic views expressed before, during, and after the rampage.
Jesus.
Good God.
All right, guys, little bonus round real quick. Is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
We don't know.
Okay, I guess there's nothing there. I guess there's nothing there on that one.
I think it's a vegetable.
Is it?
It is a vegetable.
Is a pumpkin vegetable or fruit? Fruit.
Oh, I fucked up.
Wow, I did not know that.
Why is it a fruit?
A pumpkin. Answer. A pumpkin from a botanist's perspective is a fruit because it's product of the seed-bearing structure of flowering plants. Vegetables, on the other hand, are the edible portion of plants, such as leaves, stems, roots, bulbs, flowers, and tubers. Huh.
Got 1 gram of protein.
There you go, guys. That's the day in history.
And
Today is October 27th.
Halloween.
And Halloween is right around the corner, guys. So hopefully you guys are doing some spooky shit. Hopefully you guys are having some spooky fun with family and friends.
Yes, definitely be safe out there if you're trick-or-treating with the kids. There's a lot of crazy people out there these days.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Also, don't be a bitch. Take your kids out trick-or-treating.
Yeah, fucking go trick or
Let's
treat.
keep something alive. There's not much left alive in America anymore.
For these kids, man. For these kids.
Yeah. What else do you got? That's it, right?
I think that's it, man.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for
that's it.
Spirit Hound Distillers. Really good whiskey. Check them out. Order yourself a bottle. Mention the 12th Parsec if you guys want to. It helps us out whenever you guys mention this on anything. Go down, check out all the links in the description below. We're back. We're glad that we're back.
Yes, we are feeling
Hopefully, we got the COVID shit out
way
of the
better
way.
now. So,
What else? I don't think there's anything else. Got new merch coming.
new
Check out
merch
all
on
of
the
our
way.
channels.
We're excited for that. We're excited to show you guys what we're conjuring up.
Exactly. We will definitely get our
Gotta use spooky words. 'Cause-
reaction channel back going too. So
Yes, we will drop a reaction of Lightyear before it's too late.
yep. And sorry if this episode was kind of slow, but I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys have a lot of fun.
We're getting back into the groove, bro.
But yeah, you guys know the way it goes. If we said anything that offended you,
Go fuck yourselves.
happy Halloween, everybody. Have a good
Halloween,
holiday.
guys.
Stay safe out there. Bye.